Greetings, Explorer. Congratulations on joining the Intersol Corporation and signing up as an Intersolar pilot. By now, you should have completed your basic orientation, medicals, and insurance waivers, and are now en route to your first extrasolar destination. Please note, if for any reason you haven't completed your medical, orientation, or waivers, Intersol accepts no responsibility for any injury or loss of life while on board this vessel, and reserves the right to charge you an administration fee for any wear and tear on the ship and its systems. Now let's get down to business and take you through the basic operation of the spacecraft. Take a seat in the main cockpit area and I'll take you through some of the features that earned this craft the coveted title, third easiest small ship to fly for the novice pilot on a budget, 4 years running. Welcome to the pilot seat, Captain. Get used to it. By the time you've completed a tour of duty, this seat will feel like part of your own body, and not in a good way. Let's get the ship's onboard computer system up and running. Grab the data cartridge in front of you and slot it into the disk drive on the dashboard. To start transferring the data to the computer, hit the key marked Load. The Umami 400 Astro computer represents the cutting edge of computer technology. Capable of transferring many kilobytes of data in a matter of minutes, this advanced electronic brain will become one of your most essential tools, a source of entertainment and, on longer expeditions, even a friend to talk to. The Intersol Corporation reminds pilots that, should you begin to hear the Umami 400 talking back to you, you should seek a medical assessment at your next inhabited station. Okay, as you can see on your display, you have a little time before you arrive at your destination. You're free to leave your seat and move around your ship. The computer will notify you when it's time to take control again. Or if you prefer, you can stay put. Maybe work a little on getting those grooves in your seat cushion just the way you like them. That's the arrival alarm. Better get back to that seat, Commander. Just grab that hyperdrive lever, pull back, and hold on tight. You may feel some nausea on your first hyperspace dropout. This is normal. Remember, sanitized screen wipes are available from all Intersol retail outlets. Welcome to your first visit to an alien star system. So far, you're doing great, although I'm required to say that by Intersol Human Resources. Let's face it, all you've really done so far is pull a lever back, and we had monkeys doing that in spaceships over 100 years ago. Let's take a look at the basic ship controls. In front of you is the joystick. This turns, rolls, and pitches the ship. Grip the stick with your dominant hand and try moving each axis one at a time. To turn the ship, twist the joystick. To roll or lean the ship, tilt the joystick to one side. To tilt the nose of the ship up and down, tilt the joystick back or forward. It'll take some practice, but eventually, with hard work, you will reach the level of basic competence the Intersol Corporation prides itself in. The large lever to the side of the joystick is the accelerator. This makes the ship go forward and, of course, backward. Try a little flying to get the feel of the craft, and I'll check back in shortly. Great! By now you should be a professional star pilot. The Intersol Corporation has every confidence that you will refine your already formidable skills as you explore the galaxy. Now let's find somewhere to land this bird. To scan this system for astronomical bodies such as stars, planets, moons, and asteroid fields, you can use the long-range scanner situated at the front of the cockpit. Simply press the green scan button to begin. Well, looks like this system is pretty sparse. Just one star, one gas giant, and a small rocky moon. But hell, this is the demo. What do you expect? You'll need to try out the full closed alphas to explore far more exciting systems than this one. Let's see if we can't be the first to put boots on that small moon. Select the moon using the arrow keys on the scanner, then hit the button labeled Target. You'll notice that the name of the current target is also shown on the small screen to the side of the main computer. As impressive as your newfound piloting skills are, let's try out the autopilot to get us to that moon and into a stable orbit. With the moon still selected as your target, use the keys at the side of the small screen to set the autopilot mode to orbit, and then set autopilot active to on. This should activate the autopilot and the ship will begin traveling towards the moon. I'll check back in once you're in a stable orbit. Note that while the autopilot is in control of the ship, you are free to leave your seat and relax in your spacious quarters. Orbit. As you gain new equipment and software on your adventures, you will be able to carry out a number of tasks from a stable orbit, such as scanning planet surfaces for objects and resources. Feel free to orbit the moon for a while if you like, or you can just head right down to the surface to try your hand at landing. Whatever you do, I'd strongly advise landing on the light side of the moon so you can see where you're going. Now would be a good time to lower your landing gear, the button on the left-hand side of the cockpit. As you get nearer to the ground, you should pull back on the accelerator and bring the ship to a stop, hovering some way above the ground. From this point, you should use the directional thrusters via the thumbstick to bring your ship slowly down to the ground. You will know when you've landed when you hear the landing gear clamps deploy and the engines shut down. Touchdown. Congratulations, pilot. Remember that any landing you can walk away from is a good landing. When you're ready, why don't you head out of the airlock for a look around? But whatever you do, don't forget to put your space helmet on first. That's one small step for a junior employee, one giant leap for the Intersol Corporation. Well, this is where I leave you, Explorer. If you like what you've seen, why not drop over to the Discord server and learn about getting access to the current alpha builds. Stay safe out there, Captain, and good luck.